I mean, people don't move to Germany and become Germans. People don't move to the UK and become British. But they move to America and they become American. And that is one of the things that makes us unique. And I'll say this much to you, for all the people who want to badmouth America right now, and you know, if you're one of them, have at it in the comments. But you know, people aren't lining up to get into Russia or China. They are, you know, migrating into Europe. And so that should tell you, you know, if you're a hater. And I don't think I have any on my channel, but, you know, this will give you things you can talk about to your friends if you want to. But I forgot where I was going with that. Yeah, the edibles kicked in. Short-term memory is the first thing to go. Oh, see, there's some of the boats on the rack on that trailer. I don't know if you can see them yet. Look when we get closer. I always have to look and make sure I'm not going to get run over by somebody coming from me. That's a cool looking Trader Joe's. It's right by the Micro Center parking lot. I need some things, but I could go to Trader Joe's. I have my backpack so I can take some healthy snacks home. Because I haven't really had healthy ones. Then I have to walk all the way down this crosswalk. Nah. Well, I think there's another store right down here. Could be wrong. It's alright. So here we'll stop and you can see the boats over there and right here on the trailers. And you can see this is popular for walking and running. This is the Riverside, Riverside Boat Club. And across the street's a massage place. They're all over. And I don't know if they come with happy endings, don't ask. Don't clutch the pearls that I said that. New England men have like the JFK Jr. look. I mean, not all of them, trust me. But the best looking ones? Sorry. That's definitely the edible kicking in. Alright, so we'll go up here and cross over this bridge back to the other side. And then I'm going to go home and put my feet up. I'm just run on the gravel. It's better on your feet. So right here across the street is a Courtyard by Marriott hotel. Those upper floors would have a beautiful view out over the river. See, I would have got run over if I was over there. Oh, there's a Japanese restaurant. I'm just trying to get to the point where I can read what it is. Bisuteki Tokyo. Japanese steakhouse, sushi bar, and lounge. I spent 4 years in Okinawa, and my ex-wife and I would go to a Japanese restaurant that had Kobe beef, and they did the whole thing where they prepared it at the table, and we loved going there. We tried to go as often as we could. It just wasn't really cheap. It was what the heck's it called? I'll think of it in a minute. See, I'm walking on this part too. It's like a buffet, and and I don't know why I'm thinking, I guess that's maybe another place. Maybe we went to two places. It was a Mongolian buffet. That's that right? I don't know. Well, anyway, you go to this bar and put all the ingredients you wanted them to cook, and then they toss it on the grill and prepare it, and it's on like a giant shield that's heated from below. It was pretty cool. And then, yeah, the Kobe beef must have been another place. Give me a break, it's been 35 years. So here's the Harvard Information Technology building across the street from us. Between my bifocals and neuropathy in my feet, I have trouble when the pavement changes height suddenly. So I will say, where the 4 cranes are and the elevator shaft that looks like they've got up, I have no idea what that's going to be. Oh, those balconies would have a nice view too. The ones up there. Now, I know there's a Dunkin' and across the street. See, when I was a kid, people didn't just run. And I have flat feet, so I would get shin splints for playing volleyball. I barely make my 1.5 miles every year, but I did it. So if you turn right here at this light, you'd go to Central Square in Cambridge. I had a friend who lived in YMCA there for the longest time. There's also a zero nitrogen ice cream. Oh, I've never had that. I don't need ice cream. I mean, I always want ice cream, but it messes up my blood sugar. And I already did that with French fries. One of the reasons we're out walking. Ooh. I mean, that would be nice if I don't drink coffee, but if you did, if you lived there and had that view over the river, and then you could just go down to get your coffee or your donuts or your smoothies and shakes right there. You'd never have to leave the building. You could have your groceries delivered. If you did need to take a walk, there's a path right across the street. I'm moving there. And that bigger building, those views would be amazing, because that's kind of, see, that they face this way. So they look out over the river and into Fenway. Or Allston. Nope, we're in Allston because Fenway was back at the other bridge. Never mind. I mean, we're in Cambridge right now. We're going to be in Allston when we turn left. I know, it's confusing. You should try being in my head. This new version of Macy Gray song is playing in my ears, and I can't think of the name of it. I have my phone, I can just look at it. Oh, Fast Car. I liked that when it first came out with Macy Gray. So did right next to me. We played that together. Alright, so now we're going to cross back into where did I say? Allston. And this way there's no train. I either walk or take a bus. Alright, so we'll go up here and take a look out over the river. So you can see the Agnes Arena that we were looking at earlier. And then there's the student housing building. I know my hand is floating all over the place. And then over here is the Doubletree Suites. And this is like all offices, I think. And this is Riverside Technology Center. Like I said, Harvard and MIT are right around there. And I want to point out this support a local veteran sign. See it down there? Well, I'm a local veteran, so you can support me by liking and subscribing. See how I did that? Alright, so next to the river, like we talked about earlier, Store Drive. I need to look and see how long this thing is. Ooh, we're at an hour. I missed my 20-minute cutoff at 40 minutes. Oh well. Everybody's got a good plan until first contact with the enemy. Oh. So this is the River Street Bridge. And it was built in, when? 1966, I think it says. We'll give this guy room. Oh, 1925. I was trying to read it across the street. Obviously, I could not. I don't know what that building with like the ventilated slats is. I think it might be like power generation. Power substation kind of thing. Oh, here we'll look at the rowers. So yeah, beautiful day over the Charles. That might make a good thumbnail. Alright. And then there's, if you haven't figured out, it's what our buses look like. I avoid the buses when I can. There were some places I used to have to go by bus, but I don't get it right. So a lot of these little intersections are, you'll see a name because they'll name them after military members who gave their lives. This is William A. Riley Memorial Square. Yeah. Not to get on my political soapbox again, but some people seem to think they have a monopoly on patriotism, and we'll try telling that to Boston, which is where the Boston Massacre happened in the Tea Party. You probably get punched in the face because there's some badass mofos here who get a little angry sometimes when they get served a little too much alcohol. That's what I love about the wacky weed. It tends to calm people down rather than rile them up, me included. Especially since it's legal here. I don't think I would move to a state where it's not now. I mean, there's other values that would probably be expressed. So here it says danger 11 feet, and that overpass that we saw was 11 feet. Let's see how high the next one is. Yeah, around here I always debate the walk lights because people come flying down there and I don't see them, or they change lanes and suddenly they're on you. And these guys can turn at any moment. And like I said, you've got lanes of traffic coming from everywhere. Although I know it's nothing compared to like China. Sorry, I sing for you every now and then. Ooh, I gotta figure out how to cross. Do it here, okay. Some of these get a little ziggy and zaggy. If I don't wind up going to the grocery, then I'll just go to the corner store and get, it's kind of like a little bodega, and get some ice cream that I shouldn't have. Alright, so we have to go, I guess we can, yeah, I don't need to cross. I thought I did, but I haven't been over this way in a long time. It's kind of a long walk. And today's a long walk, but just stuff happens. I get outside and enjoy being outside too much. They really want you to press a walk light button at this intersection when they can only come from the left. It's pretty easy to see there's nobody coming. This person's got his right turn signal on, but you can't go in that way. Oh, somebody has some superhero, some fairy tale. Wait. I don't know all the words. And I love it when people stop in the crosswalk. And I hope it turns green for me before it does for them, so I can walk by and stare at them. Yes, I do that. I told you might get sassy me. People parked in the crosswalk, make it happen. I literally be a total jerk about it and walk within an inch of their car and look right down at it as I walk by, and then turn around and mouth at them. Yeah, nice job in the crosswalk, lady or man or whatever. No horses allowed this way. I've been particularly chatty today. Well, slightly manic. Oh, another one who stops. Well, he rolls through it. He goes up there when the stop line is back here. What? People get their licenses out of a Cracker Jack box. Yep, Sassy Bee's here. See, I'd go, but I had no idea how long till that light turns red. And as you can see, there's lots of cars. That's the Mass Pike is a toll road, I-90. It's the highway that we kind of have been walking around besides Stroll Drive. Oh, that's a policeman, state police. So he just decided he was going to go anyway. I guess he can stop ahead of the stoplight if he wants to. Because we love to see the guys and gals that are there to protect and serve, not following the traffic laws. But then they'll pull you over if you do it. So, anyway. Don't get me wrong, I admire and respect most of our police officers, but every profession, there's bad eggs. My great uncle was the sheriff in my hometown, so, and he did some good things and actually ended some corruption in the jail. So they'll never hear this, but kudos if you ever do. Yeah, I know this isn't a real exciting part of the walk, but it's where we are. And, we get to chat. And we can look at all the traffic and think about how glad we are that we're not stuck in it. Sometimes people just like to see what these different parts of the city are. I follow somebody who walks around different parts of Russia and asking Russian citizens questions and then editing it, posting it online. And you get to see what the villages are like, and they look like they haven't been touched since the fall of the Soviet Union. Because they haven't. I don't know. Hopefully this didn't get me a bot attack, but I just don't know how they... No. I couldn't live under a dictator like that with my experiences in life. But, they look back kind of like... They look back... I never thought of that similarly. They look back at... I'm going to stop. This is a walking video. If I even put this part on. See, there's lots of traffics and overpasses and underpasses, and this part, no, there's a big parcel of land over here somewhere. I'm not oriented. It's further ahead of us, I think. But there's gonna develop it. Harvard is gonna put something on it. Somebody's riding a bike up the hill, and I'm like, oh, please tell me they're not on this narrow sidewalk. And I'm like, oh no, they're on the bike lane. Yay! Oh. Ant Boy has a gay posse. Okay, Frank Boy. Maybe... If I make a separate video of this, industrial area walk, I'll make that the thumbnail. If I remember it. A lot of times I get these ideas and then forget about it because I just skip through the video and, scrub through it and don't necessarily listen to every single thing, so then I don't get the reminders to do it. So there's all kinds of debris down here. There's a hidden bicycle. It's camouflage. I don't know if you can see it. Yeah, I think you can. Alright. It's not very well, people just don't notice things, and if I'm not staring at my phone, I tend to see things sometimes. Yeah, I went the total wrong way to go to this store. I'll figure it out. Oh, I can always go home and just order Instacart. I can do that on the way home, but you know, that would be kind of boring for you to watch. Well, I mean, you probably think this part is too. And maybe you're right, but like I said, that's why I'm doing my best to entertain you. Oh, here's... I saw a funny t-shirt at the marathon, and it said, "It's all shits and giggles until somebody giggles and shits." There's your joke for this part of the walk. To kind of get you through this last little portion. If anybody's listening, I don't know, comment if you are. Comment ha if you listen to the joke. I'm listening to something very dancey, and it's very, very peppy. Put some pep in your step. What is it? Let's see. It's called Take Me Home, featuring Baby Roxa by Cash and Baby Roxa. It's fun. Alright, here I do have to... No, I can go down there and cross. Please, so you can see a car rental place over there. Now we're back into businesses transitioning into housing. Down that way it's apartments or houses. Here's some along here, and then we get it back into a more urban looking area. O'clock. Oh, I have a friend who's at a dentist appointment here. Wants me to come over when he gets back to teach him how to use ChatGPT or something similar for a position he's interviewing for. So I need to get my butt home. For a cross light, I'm gonna check my battery. For like hour and 40 minutes, I'm only down to 31%, and that's only with the built-in battery. I guess I didn't really need to do that. Oh, I think it was on right away. Maybe yeah, it was. Okay. The series just telling me about Indiana Pacers tickets being on sale for the first round of the playoffs in the NBA, National Basketball League Association, and that would have been NBL, wouldn't it? Anyway. But my team plays on Sunday. I'm still a fan of my team, not the Boston Celtics, even though I live here. I was a fan of them when I was growing up when Larry Bird played for them, but I didn't know anything about the Pacers. So there's another tire place and a gas station, a liquor store, apartments. I definitely didn't plan on going this far. So $3.49 for a gallon of gas. And as you might be able to see, we're entering Allston from Cambridge. Mayor Michelle Wu welcomes you. I don't know what the pile of dirt's for. Oh, dug it out on the other side. When you think about this being, one of the oldest cities in America, which I know, like I said, I lived in the UK. I went to the very St. Edmunds, the Abbey there, and it's 1,000 years old. But we haven't been around quite that long. One of Boston's finest. I always want to see one of the guys that dances when they direct traffic, but I've yet to see that. I wonder if he's going to wave me through. Take a little spin and see what they're doing. Some road work. This might be for the industrial area somehow. I don't know. There's no policeman there waving me through. See, I don't think I have to worry about here because it's scary. I had little puny arms in the military, and people just very rarely lifted weights. I had a friend who did, and I didn't see him for 6 months because he was deployed and just totally came back jacked. His name was Chad. But in basic training, it's called a guidon. It's the flag on a wooden pole. And you are at the front of the formation. You have to carry that when you do ceremonial things. When they play the national anthem, these unit flags you have to stick it up in the air and then hold it out ahead of you for the length of the national anthem. And it doesn't sound hard, but it's heavy. I would cheat with the hand that was supposed to just hold the tip under my armpit. Anyway, the memories. It's one of the reasons why you subscribe to my channel, because you get to hear stories. Or bad singing. Because we go through exciting areas like this. Well, I didn't quite plan it this way. I will say that mural, I guess it's done in tile mosaic, was kind of cool. My favorite adjective, cool. Too bad I don't have any more good jokes. But instead you just get to look at the scenery. And there's some of the graffiti, or as I call it, street art. See, I walk slow. He's way ahead of me. But I haven't been walking much at all lately, so this is just good to be able to do it. And enjoying the music and your company and sunshine. Just sometimes we have to go through these areas to get back where I live. Like I said, this is just a bad way to wind up. I could have walked back down the river. It probably would have been more interesting. But I wanted to just see something different. So here we are, something different. So this is 90, the turnpike toll road. We'll stop and take a look then. You can kind of see the city there in the background. Prudential building with the spire on it. This is the train line. So this is the area that they're going to redevelop. It was, remember the gated area we walked past? You can kind of see where these train tracks are. This yard, which they don't use. So all that's just sitting there empty. Yeah, there are two train lines on the other side there that do get used when you go to sleep on. If you get lucky. I'm not gonna stand here and wait for it. That 66 bus I could take. But I'm not gonna find out. I'm just gonna push through it. Alright, so we're stopping to look down the highway again. Oh, Ant Boy for President. That was the Ant Boys who had the game off there. So that's kind of a cool view with the train off on these side tracks and spurs. Is that what they're called? Rail spurs. Yeah, this part of the walk is so long. If you're just joining us, we're in the Allston neighborhood in Boston. And I like to just walk around and show you what my neighborhood's like. This was a little farther than my neighborhood, but I guess you could say extended neighborhood. It's walking distance. Oh, okay. I know exactly. You get so used to taking mass transportation. And when I lived in London, I would go from one tube stop, that's what they call it, subway there, to the next. After I had gotten off at one to go up and get a Time Out magazine, so I knew what was going on in the city that time when I was there, and see the traffic. And then I would go back down the subway to go to the next stop to go to a pub. I didn't realize that I could just walk 2 blocks until I've been going there for months. There's a Depeche Mode Memento Mori poster right up there. You can see it underneath all this crap, the white one. I went to that concert on Halloween. I was trying to figure out how to make a video of it and not get pulled down for copyright, but I haven't figured out how to do that. I don't know, maybe it won't. I haven't tried yet. Because what I did was just took a minute and a half of each song. It was good to see the effects and all that kind of stuff. This mural is really cool over here on the right. I saw a guy painting it. There used to be something different there. Pretty sure. I know I have at least pictures if I don't have a video. Before I started really doing this, I walk around the city and take pictures of random things that caught my eye. It's kind of dual purpose. I'm here without family or anything, so if any of them ever want to know what it was like here, there'll be a record preserved that they can look at. And if I ever have dementia or something to the point that I don't know where I'm at, then some nurse can put me in front of the TV and YouTube and I can just watch my life. Some guy on a bike almost ran me over. So we could go forward and go home, but we're going to turn left because it's going to take me to the grocery store. I'm pretty sure. Maybe not. I don't know, we're going this way anyway. We're drivers in a hurry. Sidewalk, no side bike. There's a Ace Hardware. I've been here before. Oh, maybe that's why I thought. Okay, I know where we're at. I see a liquor store up on the right that I know. It's just when I came to this hardware store once, I came up this way, although I obviously came from somewhere to our right. But that's an American hardware store. Hasn't the Draft Bar and Grill. Bunch of people at the bar. I don't see. Oh, Monday night karaoke. Maybe I should come. Yeah, you say no. You've heard me sing. Yeah, but get a few drinks in me and I won't care. So, there's more street art. I mean, I'm sure the post office doesn't appreciate that, but I don't know, some of it's nice to look at. The actual artistic stuff that's not just, somebody tagging it. People enjoying their lunch, maybe, and my fat butt. Hair place. Across the street's frames. Oh, my friend said that's a really good framing place, and I have a map of colonial Boston that I need a frame for. convenience store across the street. Yeah, I'll be glad to get home. I'm getting thirsty. So there's pretty flowers. They're coming. Some of them are here. Like I said, give it another month and everything will just be busted out. This is the Holy Resurrection Orthodox Church. There's pretty flowers. Go look at those. Another reason I kind of look at those is I have a friend on Facebook who likes pictures of flowers. So now instead of getting my camera out and taking them, I just do screen grabs, and it's much easier. So across the street is a ramen place. I don't know what donburi is. Who can tell me? Put it in the comments. Kimchi poppies. Korean. I've never had kimchi. When I was stationed in Okinawa, people who would deploy to Korea would talk about how they made it there. Let's just say it's a lot different than the stuff that you get now. So yeah, we're back in Allston and been to this Blanchard's here. It's a here it's a nice sized liquor store with their own parking lot, and so most places just have street parking and are small and jam packed. So spicy hot pot, Happy Lamb. So this is kind of the little Koreatown area. There's a lot of restaurants in here, and it smells good, and I just ate not that long ago. It's mostly like little Korean places where there's a salon with an astronaut in the window with a camera, maybe. I don't know. And real estate. The long hot pot. Carlos Cucina Italiana. That baby cafe is new. It was something else. It was empty and then it was something else. Now it's baby cafe. Do you take your baby there and do they have like a wide selection of baby foods? I don't understand. Oh, there's a place going in called Nono Marketplace. I haven't been this way for a little while. Used to be a place called Junkyard Dog on the corner over there, but it's now a Asian place. I can't read what it says. Moonflower House. I don't know. Oh, look at it's an art class. You can see me. Calzone and pizzas. This Linden Superette I used to go to because I had a friend who lived right around the corner. Well, a little more than a friend, but not much. But they're always very friendly. And they have paraphernalia for weed. College area. Alright, so yeah, my friend lived down that way, and you can see that he lived in the next building over from the yellow one. And this graffiti's new with the new building. Is it safe? Sometimes it's not. So this whole building on our left has just been built recently. Mountain House, Boston. New restaurant opening, I guess. And there's another burrito place down here that I've been dying to have. I don't know what F45 is. Is that the name? Oh no, it's a little shop. A gym. There we go. And then Bubba Coo's Burritos and tacos. If I hadn't already had McDonald's, I would stop in and have something, because I love me some good Mexican food. And other than Taco Bell, I know, don't tell me. And that place is a chain too, but it's kind of not necessarily the neighborhood that we're in. Yeah, you're probably shaking all around because of the uneven pavement. And there's more Korean stuff across the street. It probably doesn't hurt that I'm baked. Look at the sushi burrito. No, it's not burrito, is it? Surely it doesn't say sushi burrito. It sure as heck does. I don't know what that would be. Do you just put raw fish in a tortilla? Let me know in the comments if you've ever had a sushi burrito. Another utility box. So, if you see the red light way down there with the two buses stopped at it, that is where Commonwealth Avenue curves around to the right and goes due east towards downtown Boston. And if you have been with me through this entire adventure, which is divided up into a few videos, because who's going to watch an hour and a half long video? But you might have time to watch the little 10-minute segments. Anyway, this is we walked past here on our way to the river. And if you're just watching this part and you're like, river, well, back up a few. That was earlier in this long ass walk that wasn't supposed to be. But it's spring. Well, they were doing construction here, and the construction company was headquartered in this part of the building. So we're coming up to the Asian market. What's her battery situation? Oh, 10%. Okay. So we're going to get to this corner up here and say das vidanya for today. From here, that just looks like clumps of dandelions. Nope. I knew once I got closer it wouldn't be. Here's the 88 food connection. I bought something in there the last time I went. I don't remember what it was. There's some restaurants in here. If we weren't down to 10%, we'd go look, but I'm gonna get up here to the corner. And end your portion of today's adventure. And then go get some food for the munchies that I'm gonna have as soon as I get home. Sorry, I know my sighs and verbalizations when I'm breathing is audible on these mics because they pick it up. I try to remember not to do it, but Tarbosh Pizza Mediterranean Grill. I don't think I've ever seen it open. I mean, it looks like it's still got stuff inside, but maybe it's open now. There's no lights or anything. And then here's places that are in this place. Poke Boys. So here we are, back at Commonwealth Avenue and Brighton Avenue, I think. That's it. There's the train, and I'm gonna until next time, love y'all.